there, Natalie with you today with a new process video for Citrus Twist Kit. And today I want to show you a layout that combines some mixed media with parts of the Atom Kit and also a little bit of the Make It a Venti Kit. And the inspiration for this page is all the royal blue tones that you see in the Atom Kit. There's some papers from Maggie Holmes Sunny Days and also a few from Horizon that have that really nice royal blue tone. So to start this layer, I'm using a piece of Basil marshmallow cardstock, and it's a really thick cardstock, and I'm adding a little bit of gesso to the background because I know I'm gonna add mixed media and I don't want the paper to warp. I'm gonna set it aside to dry. Gesso takes no time to dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on it. I picked from the Citrus Twist Kit shop. I actually got the Maggie Holmes paints, and these are great because it actually combines or actually matches the colors of the papers in the kits easily. So it takes the guessing work from finding the correct tones to add your mixed media in the background. So you're gonna see that all I'm gonna do is add a few brush strokes. Sorry, it's gonna be a messy look. And all I'm doing is I'm using a thick brush. This is an acrylic brush. I want harder bristles to create the impression. And I'm gonna start with the darker tone. You're gonna see that all I do is pick up paint. I'm not gonna saturate my brush with paint. I'm gonna make sure that I take a little bit and kind of spread it around. I don't want a thick concentration. And I'm just gonna go in one direction. So I'm going left to right, left to right, left to right. And you're gonna see that it's not really a dark how can I say it? It's not a dark application. It's really light because I'm cleaning a lot of my brush on my acrylic sheet. And then you're gonna see that I don't clean the brush in between, and I'm gonna start adding the mint tone. And it does look messy, but it's okay. A lot of it is gonna be covered with the layers of papers and pictures. But I love the look of it. I really like the stress look, especially when you combine the two tones. Some areas tend to combine the two colors, and it's really lovely. Now, if you I also thought that some areas got a little bit extra paint, so all I'm gonna do is kind of bleach a little bit of the background. And for that, all I'm doing is, like I said, this I'm working, like I didn't stop recording this project. The project in total took an hour and 15 of recording time, so it was a quick process. And again, going back to the layout, just to bleach some part of it, all I'm gonna do is add water. Let it sit for a little while. Since I'm working like this is, I'm not taking time for it to dry. I'm working right. I'm not stopping. Sorry, to dry the mixed media. I can easily kind of take away some of the paint by adding some water and then just dabbing off the excess liquid. Once I have that, and you're gonna see that it looks like little bleach spots or like watermarks on the background, I'm gonna add some splatters of the paint. And for that, I'm just adding extra water to the paint that I have on my mat, just to make sure that it gets really diluted. And then I'm just gonna pick up the mixture and just kind of flicker it on top of the page. Now, I really love what it looks like, but I wanted like those bigger watermarks, those big splatters that you see. So for that, all I'm gonna do is gonna add a little bit more water to the mixture. It needs to be really liquidy, and literally what I'm going to do is pick some of the paint, lift my brush above the paper, kind of in the place where it's going to go, and I'm going to squish the bristles down. And that's just all I'm going to do is kind of milking the paint off the brush, literally. And that's the best way to explain it. And you're going to create those big droplets that you see right now, and I'm going to set it aside to dry. Again, acrylic paint takes no time to dry, so this, like I said, this whole process took an hour and 15 to complete. Now, I really love that blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start fussy cutting some of these butterflies. This is one of the papers that comes in the Atom Kits, and it's from the Maggie Holmes collection, Sunny Days. And I'm going to cut actually 3 butterflies, and I also fussy cut some of the flowers from another paper. Now, I really love this paper. The B-side has that beautiful blue tone. So I'm using one of my scallop edges. This is from EK Success Brands. And I'm just going to create a little strip of paper that's going to be one of the layers behind the picture. Now, once I have that in place, I kind of have an idea that I want to add the strips of paper horizontally and add the layers upon that. So you're going to see that I have it in place. I have this little piece left of the old book page that comes in the kit. So I know it's going to be one of my layers, but I wanted something a little bit more neutral. I want to take away from all the blue. So I found this paper. This is from the Sunny Days collection again. That's in the Atom Kit, and I cut again another strip of scallop edging from this black and white paper. And I'm just gonna play. I want to make sure that when I glue it, I have complete scallop. So I'm gonna take away that one that just looks like a piece of a scallop, and then I'm going to glue them together, and I'm going to take it off camera just to get a straight stitch in my machine stitch, sorry, through the two pieces of the scallop just to keep them in place. And then I'm going to come back to just continue building the layer. Now I've added a piece of vellum to the picture, and then I'm going to add a piece of foam, fun foam behind it, just because I want to lift it off the page. And then you're going to see that I'm going to start building the layers. First thing I'm going to do is add that piece of the old book that I have, and then I'm going to add a kind of a neutral page, and I had a piece left over from one of the TN digital papers from the Make It Authenticate, and it's this grayish tone that has this soft flowers on it, and I thought it was a gray neutral for what I want. I'm just building layers, and that's pretty much all it's going to have as a paper. And then you're going to see that I'm going to glue it straight on top of the strips, and then it's going to come into embellishing. Now when it comes to embellishing, I'm going to use those 3 butterflies, but also I fussy cut one of the papers that comes in this month's kit. It's from Sunny Days, and it has all these cut apart tickets and journaling spots. So I cut one of them, and this one that says composition, and I thought I'm gonna layer it behind the picture, and you're gonna see that I'm gonna add my Lenzo journal there too. When I was fussy cutting some of the butterflies, I also fussy cut a few more of these flowers, and I had a few left over from a video or a project from a couple of weeks ago. So all I'm gonna do is kind of add the flowers along the horizontal line. So that means at the bottom corner of the picture. Just kind of elongate the image. And you're gonna see that I kind of create a triangle. I'm gonna bring a few more embellishments, and these are from the cardstock stickers and also from the puffy stickers that come in the autumn kit. And I had a little bit of not an issue, but I kind of had a hard time adding pieces to the left hand side of the picture just because the scallop is not complete. It's kind of bugging me a bit, but the butterfly is gonna hide some of it, and it's gonna kind of start creating my triangle. So once I have that in place, you're gonna see that I'm gonna bring a few of the photo corners. I just wanted to add more of the blue and kind of break the picture from the layers that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and start building my title. It's gonna be summer vibes, and I'm using a combination of the puffy stickers and also the alphas from the Make It Authentic kit. And I took it off camera just to secure it. I had a line of machine stitching because when you add things to Yeso, they don't take to stick. After that, I'm just gonna start embellishing, and I'm bringing pieces from the puffy stickers. These are the word stickers, and also from the cardstock stickers. And I'm gonna create, like I said, my visual triangle with the butterfly. Once I have pretty much the bottom corners ready, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the top corner. And for this, I am gonna add a few tags. Like I said, I'm thinking a triangle, and that's gonna because I placed everything on the horizontal line, I need to elongate it also vertically. So I thought it's a great place to add my embellishment. So I added a few tags, and these are from the ephemera pack and also from the free cut apart sheet that subscribers get. So I added them behind the composition piece that I have, and then I added a little tab from the cut apart elements, my butterfly. You're gonna see that I am actually also gonna add a few lines of journal, like I said before, in the little composition paper, and I love that paper. And all I added was a little note about how my daughter is so grown up and she still loves to go to the park. After that, I'm just gonna add a few hand stitching to the butterflies. I wanna add texture and also gonna create a flying path with a hand stitching. I'm gonna do that after the process video is done. But before I go, I'm gonna add a few more sentiments to the page, and I'm using the add-on stamp, and I really love those little sentiments that come in the little square boxes. So I added a few of them with archival ink, and this archival ink is Mermaid Lagoon, so it matches those blue tones that I have. After that, you're gonna see that I have a little accident with my gold ink. I didn't realize I had opened the bottle, started shaking, and it went everywhere, even on the picture, but it's okay. I was able to salvage it. And then I'm just gonna add a few drops of gold ink around the page, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I took it off camera to stitch the little pads that I created with my piercing tool, and that's about it. Like I said, this process video took an hour and 15 minutes of construction and everything, so it's quite simple. The background, even though you're gonna see it's really messy, a lot of it is covered, so you just see a little bit enough, I'm gonna say it, of what you need to see. I love how this turned out. I love the combination of the blue with the pink and the yellow, and I hope you try it. Let me know if you have any questions. Do not forget to check the kits this month. They make it a venti and the adult kit are gorgeous, and wait till you see what's coming up. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to check Citrus Twist Kit. Take care, guys.